Hello, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. We are wrapping up the Roseway. In the previous episode, we visited the secret lab where we have dealt with both the outlaws and the Reptidons. So, yeah, now we're just submitting our tasks to these different gentlemen.
Oh, hello. Why do you seem familiar? Have we met?
Yes, we did. You asked me to grab your prototype schematics from storage.
Ah, yes. Very good. And have you done that?
Got them right here.
What a relief. You hold months of work in your hands.
Hold on. Force weapons are contraband. Why didn't you turn this in when you found it?
Anton would have just given them to Porter without a second thought. What a waste of potential that would have been.
These are valuable schematics. I could sell them for quite the profit.
Sadly true. Contraband does tend to fetch a high price among the colony's ne'er-do-wells. So be it. I'll buy them off of you.
Deal?
Much obliged. Here are your bits. Now, let's see here. Attach this, twist that, apply a little pressure, and voila! I can finally call this little side project complete. Thank the law. Oh. I can't be caught with this. You take it. If R&D buys the schematics from me, perhaps I'll get you the first model, hot off the presses. I'll, call you? Yes, I'll call you.
Ultimatum. By force. But my reputation got decreased. I got a little bit sad about that. 13, 17, okay. Oh yeah, skills. Y and Parvati gives me persuade. Okay. Now Anton is there. But what is Vaughn is supposed to be over here.
Any news? On that thing we spoke about? You know, that thing?
I found your experiment.
Don't keep me in suspense. Did you get my stuff? I mean, not mine. It's for other parties. Buyers.
Yeah, whatever. I tuned the experiment for you, so there's a bit more than you expected.
No kidding? You're the best! This is gonna make me so popular. I mean, with the people who buy it, not by using it. Because I'm not.
Of course. Of course not.
Take this. You earned it. If you run into me again after all this is over, maybe I'll have more. Pleasure doing business with you.
And now this increases my reputation. Corporations are confusing. Solid 6. Okay. Amazing. Fried chicken, that's solid 6. So yeah, I only do have Anton. Yes.
Damn right we left the lab. What's left there that's worth dying for?
You let them get away. Worthless, the lot of you.
Well, you get what you pay for, don't you? Doc Crane better get over himself.
That no-account fool Porter and his crew are even more worthless than I could have imagined. They've abandoned their posts. This is madness.
No, that's not. I convinced the outlaws that staying would be hazardous to their health.
My research? Please tell me you've recovered it.
Yep, it is.
That's... You can't possibly understand the enormity of what you've done for me. Did you find my colleague, Jameson?
He's fine.
That is wonderful news. I'd feared the worst.
It's good to hear your employees actually mean more to you. Yeah. You know, there's more to care about than black marks and paper. Yeah, just glad I could help. Don't teach this guy.
If we're done here, I'd like to get back to work. You understand?
Was there anything else?
Actually, there is something else. Why do you suppose Auntie Cleo's would want to market diet toothpaste to the lower classes?
I don't know, and I don't care.
There's something amiss here. It nags at me like a sore tooth, but I can't for the life of me figure out why.
Oh, medical.
By the architect, this could be a disaster. Why did I not realize that?
Well, your only interest was in your research and your life. To hell with everyone else.
I would love to argue with you, but I fear you are correct.
Because I am.
All I cared about before was Byzantium. I believed getting there was everything, that my life would finally have meaning.
Your life won't have meaning anywhere. You are empty and bitter and will be wherever you go. You've been sold a bill of goods. I would refuse to play their game if I were you. I mean, if we are trying to convince him something, let's go with number 2.
That's easy for you to say. You're not trapped like I am.
Who's keeping you trapped?
I honestly don't know.
You should think about it. So... yeah. Now I do have 7 points. Oh, that's a very unfortunate number. Let's do it like this, shall we? Because that would allow me to use this thing with a little bit. It will be a little bit more useful from now on because I now have plus 25% to this one. It actually now beats my plasma cutter. Nice.
Still a lot of raptidons out there. We'll take care of them.
Alright guys, well, you do you.
What can I do you for?
So I talked to the guy in charge. What do you think of him?
Yeah, I ain't gonna make no comment on anything like that.
It's okay.
Oh, for a...
Yeah. I think we're done here. I mean, I got some other stuff. Research scraps, cause burn duration plus 30%. Okay. Huh. Dialogue skills. Alright.
Warning. Having obstruction.
Now we need to figure out where to go next. I mean, first, of course, around on the ship, because I picked some new ship decorations. This must be interesting. And then maybe talk to companions. And then deal with my inventory. Yeah, I probably should do it by the chest in my quarters. Yeah, I don't see. So I have an understanding that majority of decorations go inside one of the
Since when?
crew's
Since the Rangers decided their
quarters.
HVAC should stay in the Wednesday zone. Come on, Felix. The Rangers threw that game.
Were we listening to the same game? The Rangers were robbed. The Hammers had the judges in their pockets.
Teams that play poorly deserve to lose. That's a fundamental law of the universe.
Don't bring religion into this, preacher.
The Rangers handily snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. If you can't see that, let's just agree to disagree.
I disagree. Also, get spaced.
Get spaced. So, who the hell stays here? Because I don't have this person aboard, do I? The only thing in Ali's cabin that haven't been roughed up, shot up, or spattered with blood. Okay. Snakeskin. Who has a snakeskin? Equity and equations. His journal. Index of banned literature. The order beneath chaos. Art and science of Tospol. And unnamed book. Felix journal. In praise of arson, I believe I've seen that one. Danger sign, alright. This would be Parvati room. I feel like I've seen that book. I found an acid sweeper for you, did I not? I did. Install the acid steeper.
Initiating initialization sequences. Greetings, customer! This SAM unit is unable to locate your registered information. Would you like to register your SAM?
Yeah.
Registering new owner. Captain.
So where did you come from?
All SAM units travel fully assembled in a 12 by 12 corrugated steel box.
No, I mean, I want to know more about you.
Did you know SAM units are capable of equipping regulation-grade flamethrower nozzles? Upgrade your attachment today and get to firing away.
What do you say, Sam? You want to help me clean up this colony?
Cut stubborn stains. Leave them for SAM.
Welcome to the crew, Sam.
SAM units live to clean and clean to live.
He has a brush on his butt. Maybe this is where the snake skin is supposed to go. Just don't see anything over here. I don't see him doing anything, so maybe later. My cabin is surprisingly empty. That I can tell you for sure. So, again, I do not have any melee modifications whatsoever. So sad. Oh, I'm definitely stashing force as well. Let's see. Assault rifle. No. Security blades. Two-handed. So two-handed, not happy. Long gun. No. Plasma carabine. What is your effective range? 25 meters? 101 meters, so no. Plasma carabine goes away, plasma rifle goes away, security blade as well. Vortex mace, well, you don't have, you have just physical damage, right? You go away, you go away, you go away. You as well. You're interesting, but you're two-handed melee. We're down to this, okay. I do not try to cause burns, so maybe go away. Let's see, dialogue skills, but only 5. And it looks dorky, so no. Stealth skills clearly goes down the drain. Engineering plus 5. I have engineering plus 15, so no. Sneak plus 7. Tempting, but no. Tech skills, no. I'm working on that. Science plus 3. Nah. You have all the mods installed, which made me stop. You are medium, you are not light. It is not nice. You have dialogue skills. Okay, I also have dialogue skills, but you have corrosion armor rating increased. You have electrocharged surface and Nightingale's step. But you are medium. I don't want you. I don't want to take you as a medium one. So what I will do, sorry, What I will do, I will probably store you. Lab protective monocles, spaces choice, persuade +5. Persuade +5. I mean, no, let's break it down. Do I have new messages? Doesn't look like it. Snakeskin. Never saw any snakeskin anywhere. So confusing.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Let's see. If I toggle inactive quests, solution vital, and weapons from the void. It's not very convenient that I cannot see like the description of these quests. I know that I need to go to the... No, not to the relay. Yeah, I need to return to the groundbreaker because that is my main quest. But I can also go to these places. Yes. Empty Man was about the guy, right? Who disappeared. No, it's from Vicar. Okay. Let's go and have a talk with Parvati.
This is my favorite room. It's so spacious.
I lost Parvati. Is she working on an engine? Yes, she is.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
Did you talk to Junlei?
I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Not bad so far.
I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
So Junlei does like you, and she said it in the most awkward way possible.
Oh, isn't she sweet? Like one of those two-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal, and I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Yeah, you're almost welcome. Oh, we actually completed that one. Interesting. So it's just like off. Okay. We will be going to this one. Not gonna say anything? You usually say something like, we have arrived. We have not arrived.
Good luck, Captain.
Thank you. I have a teensy tiny question though. Ellie gives me lie skill. You give persuade and sneak and lockpick. Felix is very useful in that regard. You give me persuade, lockpick, and engineering. You give me intimidate, hack, and science. I like what skills Felix gives me. Because lockpick is useful, then I do not use as many lockpicks as I do. And persuade is useful. But then I need someone who can either intimidate or lie. And that is not Parvati. Although I can still take her, and then I will have double persuade bonus, right? Right. I don't like lying anyway, or intimidating. So... medical and engineering. No, I mean, maybe Felix and Parvati are the best in terms of skills, but I don't see Sam here as well. Let's take you two. I already see some enemies over there.
Staying out of sight.
It's a touch different from the ones I've seen. Shouldn't be so hard to get it patched up, though.
Wonder if it's empty.
Of course, there are automechanicals, because why not? We have mines and a sort of electric fence. Which we can go around apparently. Only to see more mines. Amazing. I might be able to kind of sneak this way. And there is something interesting over there. Who the hell triggered the mine? Don't look at me. Yeah, I triggered the mine. Now look at me. I have had to start a new journal. I cannot read my previous entries without the whispers tempting me. The whispers do not stop. Every person I see, the whispers tell me to help, help, help them. They show me the pain and longing hiding in their eyes. They tell me how these people want, no need the gifts I can give. All it would take is a few moments with a blade, a bright, bright, bright fountain of crimson to delight their eyes, and all of their pain would be gone. I could do it. I know how to help them. It gets harder and harder to stop myself. Ew. That's creepy. That was extremely creepy. So then we have this main door. Some kind of a living quarter. May I please check my skills at the moment? I do have a plus 21 bonus from... not 21. I have plus 31 from my competitors over here. Then to Felix and Parvati also has a lockpick, what? Do you both have persuade and lockpick? Yes, you do. Oh wow. Oh, that is so cool. I don't need to worry about absolutely anything now. Okay. Display unit status. 0 set to charging routine. 6 set to patrol designated areas. Hostility level, kill on site. Hostility override for owners, active. List of valid owners, Alexander Frey. Update routines. Begin charging cycle. That should put all of them out of my way. Town and country. The instructions printed in this menu have been covered by a mostly illegible scroll. Entire paragraphs are crossed out with frantic lines of dark ink. In some places the pages are torn through the force of whoever wielded the pen. One section describing the correct procedures for setting automechanicals on a proper charging schedule is mostly untouched. Random letters within the text are circled as though the owner were trying to discover some message hidden within. Last night I dreamed, and it was beautiful. The streets of Byzantium were decorated with crimson streamers that laughed in the breeze. They asked me to take them, to give them to my special ones. I gathered the crimson in my arms and felt so alive, so happy. I turned and Delilah was beside me. I did not question why my supervisor was there, her eyes so full of the emotion I know she feels but dares not show at work. I wrapped her neck in crimson, tying it tight as a scarf on a cold day. So beautiful. Then the crimson on her neck opened as a second mouth and began screaming. When I awoke, I was scared. The dreams are so real now. And this time I recognized a face. I had to leave work early today. Every time I looked to Delilah, I heard a whisper in my mind about how beautiful she would look with a touch of crimson on her neck. This must stop. This is not who I am. This is not who I will become. I must find help. So, whoever was in charge of the station clearly was going mental. Oh, god damn it, this one is also barred. At least we dealt with automechanicals, right? So eventually you'll be able to do it. I believe in you. That sound might continue for a while though.
Sure. Moving. Heading out. I'm on my way.
The whispers have a source and I have found it. I've taken refuge on an orbital relay station. It is smaller than a walker's hovel, barely a few thousand square meters, but sufficient for my needs. I was able to flee Byzantium with enough bits to purchase supplies to last for decades. It was strange being among common people on the Groundbreaker. The whispers barely stirred at the sight of their ill-fed, scarred, and unwashed bodies. If only there were fewer fighters stalking there, bringing real people from Byzantium, I could almost have made a home free of temptation. Free. As I made this place livable, or as much as it can be, I started hearing the whispers from the relay terminal. They told me to listen to the voices traveling through the ether to reach me, calling out to me to help them, alone, lonely, needing my help. I found a way to power down the transmitter. No more voices in the ether and no more whispers. They fell silent, silent, silent. This was not me. It's not. I am not this foul thing that I have feared for so long. It was the voices in the ether trying to make me hurt others, but I was stronger than they, and I have defeated them. 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 I've already begun making plans to return to my home. Now that the whispers are defeated, I can resume my life again. I can't wait to return. I miss my family and co-workers so much, especially Delilah. Maybe I should have taken Sam. I just don't know his skills. Maybe he does not give me any skills, by the way. It also can be possible, of course.
It's all in the wrist.
Okay, at least the creepy guy is dead. So, let's see. Let's go the following way. We will put 2 in sneak and 4 in science and engineering. We'll apply that, and perks we will take a silent assassin, right? I don't have quiet weapons, but I could try taking this one first. I would love to get even more speed using time dilation or something similar. That would be swell.
Gosh. He's dead, ain't he?
Yeah, he's long gone.
Frey. I was so wrong. The whispers did not stop. Not. They have returned. They howl at me, demanding I return home and bathe the streets in crimson. Bright crimson. Beautiful crimson. I can think of only one way to end this. End. Forgive me, Delilah. One-handed melee. Bleed. You do have a noise range of 0.5? Mother of Lord. Oh, you will be my weapon of choice now. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. That was not supposed to happen. And I could have taken a perk for the silence. Yeah. I didn't know that. Okay, routing power to transmitter array pathways are synced, conducting power test, power is stable, initiating transmitter array diagnostic. Diagnostics report that 26 out of 28 arrays are functionally operational. Transmitting activation ping to groundbreaker. Ping has been received. Results transmitter array activation is complete. Untransmitted messages detection in memory cache. These messages will be downloaded to physical storage medium. Copy complete. All stored messages have successfully transferred to the physical storage device. Cool. And the interesting thing, now you only have one slot and the slot is used. So now I do have a choice of either going to Scylla, which is an asteroid, or on Monarch. Cascadia. Weapons from the Void and the Empty Man. So the Empty Man is the quest of Max, right? This one is searching for the captain, right? Right. So let's choose Solutions Vital. Yes. Also have weapons from the Void. Science weapon on Scylla. But I don't know why does it point me to the Monarch. Maybe I can purchase some old logs on Monarch? I don't know.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. I can actually now see that you can give me Intimidate, Hack, and Science. Not exactly what I would like to have. Yeah, just passive. Okay, distance is close. The other guy's behavior is closed mix passive. Yeah, Parvati should be done. Ellie, yeah, that is done. So we will reduce threat generated from you. Why would... Are you trying to tell me that having Sam kill somebody gives me negative reputation? Because for now I will likely go with that. And I will be taking Felix and Parvati at the moment, yes. Simply for persuasion skills and stuff. And yeah, lockpicking as well, to be honest. So, it's not so bad. We have some big stuff right behind me, right? Okay.
This is real space, isn't it? Empty, silent. I never thought I'd see the like. I'd look up at night, but...
I only ever seen this asteroid in the pages of thrilling...
What's this thing?
Space adventures.
It looks pretty dirty around here. Also, kind of abandoned. I see combat drones, but they are not hostile. Which is, of course, nice thing to see. Outlaws that are not hostile. Circus time freighter. Okay. Oh, there's skyboxes. Feels terrible.
Outlaws, huh? Let's go say hello.
Why is it we find fights every place we go?
Hey, I'm not looking for a fight.
Huh?
Keep him quiet, Captain.
Why?
Some of these folks are sublight. Who are the other ones?
Doing on Scylla.
Nasty way to go.
It's an old circus time ship. Some sort of traveling primal show.
Someone was dumb enough to trap themselves in a ship with a load of primals? What the hell for?
Beats me. Got a broadsheet lying around here somewhere that talks about it, if you're interested.
So the thing is, I'm not convinced that I dealt a critical there. So I'm seeing 151, right? Okay. And then the first one was 349. And then 150.
All right. Hushing up.
I feel like trying to strike in the chest works better. Like, significantly better. Funny enough, I mean, noise range is 0.5, right? Right, we've seen that. And that was a one-hit attack. And yet, these guys get triggered. Everybody around gets triggered as soon as I try to do something like that. I still don't understand how that's supposed to work. Like, there should be logic to that. There must be. Let's have a look at my sneak skill. So I need to be virtuoso before my attacks will not alert anyone. But how does my... So confused. It was surely a one-shot hit. One-shot kill. I'm very frustrated about it, but I guess it just supports my theory that the best way is to escape fights. I have no idea what to search here for, by the way. And I thought we were gonna be friends with these guys. That does not seem to be the case, though. Which points me to suspect that combat drones that I've seen over there also might not be that friendly. See, now they're red. Ay, ay, ay. Oh well, it is what it is. Oh, not good. I thought there is only one of them. Oh, and there is the whole company of them there. That is very bad. From how far away can I shoot them? If you guys would not have stood in my way, that would be nice. I'm screwed, am I not? And I'm dead. As could be expected.
Easy now.
So instead of micromanaging these guys, we can go to defensive. Or maybe with aggressive.
Royce hit!
I'm dissatisfied how that went. I'm displeased that it went this way. Just a plain out shootout. Well,
Multiple fractures, lacerations, and untreated burns detected. Signs indicative of sudden, violent crash landing.
Yep, that's me. No big deal. Just shrugging off my injuries as I stroll away from another flaming impact crater.
Also detecting constipation, hair loss, reduced fertility.
Take it down! Even a scratch!
there should be squad leader. Well, at least we didn't have any drones, right?
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat.
Sure, buddy, what were they after?
Meds, I'm guessing. Pirates love bits, and unlabeled meds are worth a bundle.
What corporation do you work for?
Not a damned one. I'm a free man. There isn't a corporate snake that can hold down the inimitable Captain Irion.
What will you do now?
Well, I've got some repairs to do. Thankfully, I'm as skilled a mechanic as I am a violence resolution expert. Then, to the groundbreaker. Better late than never, I say. Unless you're very late. Then you might consider defaulting and skipping station. Those fees will bankrupt you.
I'll let Wanda know her shipment's on the way.
Magnificent. And do please give Wanda my chilliest regards.
Yep, stepping into the fire makes you burn. That makes sense, yes. I mean, we did fine fending off the outlaws, but what's the point, you know? Like, was it really the only solution, just to fight the guy off? That's kind of boring, is it not? UDL terraformer discovered.
Oh, I've seen one of these before. This here's planet maker upper? Terraformer, that's the word.
Seems pointless, though. You gotta leave it on forever. And the pylons. Else the air just drifts off.
Primal Behemoth. Independent freighter cats Meow. Our scanners caught movement on the fringes of Scylla Haven't seen anything since, but I get an impression we're being followed. I ordered engineering to go dark and drift cold for the next several hours. We should be indistinguishable from space debris. Should. Famous last word. Why do I feel like someone is targeting us and knows what to look for? If that's true, then we're already dead. Cool, we have automechanicals. And again, I'm going from way below. It's very
Somebody
inefficient.
lives all the way out here? Surrounded by Aether?
Maybe it's haunted. We should look around.
Gosh darn it. How far this way are you going to? Pretty far. I still cannot hack him, right? Yeah, because that's not science or engineering. Let's cut now across and check out this residential building. I found a workbench just on the side. Oh yeah. Okay. Anything of note? Anything interesting here? No.
All right, hushing up.
So there is the entrance. Okay. We do have some combat drone over there.
Moving out.
Initiative.
I'm not here. I'm not. Go away. Shoo. Well, of course, the door, guys. Would have saved me the trouble. Mandibular rearranger. High society cigarettes. Use of this terminal for leisure activity is a violation of employee indenture contract clause 227.1. Time theft. Fines will be levied accordingly. Messages. The messages are the property of Hephaestus Mining Corporation. Personal messages may be sent with supervisor approval. Okay. Message 1. Preliminary survey results. We've completed our initial survey, and I have to admit that your hunch was right. My breath always goes out of whack each time I try to read any message. But wait. Anyway, I owe you lunch next time I'm on Terra 1, not Terra 2, so Monarch. We barely started our survey before we uncovered a mineral vein with high densities of yttrium and scandium. There is a limit to how much my team can extract in these precious suits. Get us a terraformer and some prospecting mechanicals, and this little venture of ours is going to make us all rich. Hope the weather on Terra 1 isn't getting you down. I hear our permanent facility on Hephaestus is almost ready for habitation. Day 127. Thanks for rushing us that replacement part, Linda. My team got the former repaired and it's busy churning out O2 again. Did you have to send one loaded with seed stock? Damn grasses are triggering my allergies. Survey efforts continue. That initial vein ran dry quicker than we hoped, but we are getting promising results from other locations. Density of scandium lower than first sight, but yttrium still at respectable levels. We had a board team out here last week scanning for signals from the Hope. We could all guess the results from how unhappy they looked. It's been 3 years since the board classified the ship as missing. You'd think they would be over it by now. 268. Congratulations on your promotion. Youngest full VP in company history. Just promise me you won't promote that drillbeat Needham to replace you. Bad news, Lynn. All the sites within the former dome have run dry. The mechanicals are bringing back good samples from beyond the retention field. I'll be sending you a requisition for a hauler to relocate the terraformer closer to the new sites. My team heard that you arranged for some circus time traveling show to stop at our base. It was a big boost to morale. We can't wait for some entertainment out there. Denial of site relocation. Thackeray, your request for site relocation of that useless rock is denied. You've had over a year to generate a profit. If you haven't done it by now, it's not going to happen. and Evers is too busy to hide your incompetence. I don't want to hear any of your absurd excuses either. The terraformer failure was bad enough, but this drivel about primals running loose and damaging your equipment is the limit. The utter limit. Do you hear? Operations at your site are terminated effective immediately. I've got a new site in mind for you. One of the rocks orbiting Hephaestus. Temps are a cool 170 degrees. You'll love it. Logs. Happy birthday, Julia. A visiting board team reminded me of the date. We should be celebrating your 42nd birthday today. I'd try and get you drunk with the latest Reese's concoction. You'd turn up your nose and say it was nowhere near as good as an Earth's wine. I don't know where you are, Big Sis. It's been 13 years since you entered hibernation. Since the Hope started its journey, I don't know what happened, why you never got here. If the architect is kind, you didn't suffer. I think about you all the time. Every time one of the big interstellar conveyors blazes past, I look up and hope. Hope. Whoever named that damned ship should take a walk in the ether. I'm so sorry. I never should have convinced you to sign the indenture contract and join me on Halcyon. I'll never stop thinking about you, Jules. Please forgive me. Ask Linda for info on this sublight company. That freighter captain claimed to work for them. Very strange ship. No corporate branding or colors. The captain didn't wear an approved uniform. Dealing with him left me feeling out of sorts. Had some interesting items for sale though. Can't shake the feeling that they fell off the back of a conveyor. That captain sold Harris something called the rearranger, then left before we discovered the damn thing doesn't work. Only thing it rearranged is the number of bits on Harris's card. Looks like some strange tech. Maybe a scientist can make something out of it. That do be my impression, yes. You are dealing physical damage, although you are a scientific weapon. Do I feel adventurous? Nah, that did not work out. Really need this power attack. Then it should work. Not before. I mean, what should I expect putting so much points in sneak? I'm not a damage dealer. At best, I'm damage escaper. Is there anything interesting? Anything else at all around here? Shield? Don't give me the shield bullshit. There should be another entrance then. Shield. How dare you? How can we be sealed? Cannot wrap my mind around this. Maybe you're some sort of like quest related thing. I mean, I can clearly get to your roof, but that does not achieve anything because there is no other entrance as well. So these two are open. I've been there. I've been to this building. This one is sealed. Which is strange. It can happen, I guess. Let's get back to our ship, shall we? Primos on my way are really not what I was hoping for. Maybe we can try to be careful about it. Maybe we cannot. Only one way to find out. Mandibular rearranger, you say? Let's wrap it up. Yeah, without further ado, let's just wrap it up because I got really upset since I had I saw immediately only one option to bail the captain, and that was just to shoot everybody. That does not spark joy. I'm also confused that there was a sealed door. Assume it's a quest. Can't know for sure. Other than that, for now, Scylla feels extremely empty and uneventful. Like every other place seems like to have, you know, at least Roseway had a cohesive connection between locations. So you have like main settlement, then you have like first lab, storage room, and then the main lab, right? That feels connected and related, and here, yes, I can feel like I read the story about Scylla and the Hephaestus mining colony and everything, but there's just absolutely nothing. Unless I skipped something, of course, that's always possible. But yeah. Well, in any case, in the next episode, I think we'll head to Monarch and we'll check out this place. Maybe I need to investigate the noise range. How does this work? Because the silencer thing, it does not feel silent at all. It does not feel silent at all. I smack a space rat spread. I kill it with one hit, but the rest of them I immediately triggered. Is that because I do not have a virtuoso? But then how would it work in a vanilla game? That is pretty disappointing, but that is somewhat realistic. I can't imagine, well, I can imagine silently murdering a person on some distance. I mean, we've all played Hitman or Splinter Cell, right? So, ay. Some research is necessary, like, that's my conclusion for today's session. However it is, thank you so much for staying with me. I hope you enjoy my company and my gameplay, and if that is the case, then please leave me a like and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.